This is a final demonstration of 40563, and we like to do this on our non-local customers. This way, if there's anything that does not suit the customer, it can get resolved now rather than being shipped 1,000 miles away and there be a problem. Um, One of the things I want to show you is in the service manual, it was unclear as to what alignment points to use on AM. And by that I mean, and I'm going to turn it on and show you. Actually, I want to, yeah, yeah, okay. You may hear a 400 cycle tone, which is playing on purpose to demonstrate this. And I'll just show you what that looks like on the oscilloscope, but you can probably hear it. There we go. The upper display is your 400 cycle tone on the oscilloscope. Not necessary for this test, but for you to see this, but I wanted to show you what was making that tone. The tone is coming from, whoops, the tone is coming from a very precise signal generator, microprocessor controlled signal generator. And so because they did not give the alignment points for AM, I had to figure out what worked best. And the confusion is, first of all, that tone is being generated precisely at 1400 kilohertz. And it didn't say to align it, I'm going to move the dial, it didn't say to align it for the middle of 1400 for a 1400 kilohertz signal or to align it to this index point. I found that if it was aligned to the 1400, you could not get reception all the way to the top of the band, which is 1605. So I chose to align it to the index point, which, by the way, is how it is on FM. So when you're tuning in AM, if you're looking for 1400, don't go here. Go to the closest index point. That's 1400. Okay, so that's that fun. Now we're going to do is go to FM, and I'm going to turn off the generator. And I don't know if you can hear it. That's AM. Make monthly payments. Pay attention. So we're going to go to FM and see how many stations we can pick up. In the shop, we don't have a fancy antenna. We use the same laboratory generators to align the FM. But for this purpose, we have a little rabbit ears antenna, $9 from Home Depot that sits on the top of the bench here. So we're just going to go into FM and we're going to start at the top. The green lamp is for Automagic, which is actually called AFC within technicians. And what that does is when you touch the tuning knob, it turns that off so that you align it for maximum signal on the tuning meter. Then when you let go, it locks onto that. So if there's any thermal drifting, the automatic frequency control will compensate for that. And so we're going to start at the top of the band here. And let me see if I can get this more centered. Maybe not. I'm going to just back a little bit. So we'll start at the top of the band, see how many stations we get with this little rabbit ear antenna. Here we go.
It includes speakers of authors like Sheila Walsh and Jen Hatmaker,
There's
with
one.
musical performances from Sandy Patty and Building 429.
1059. It's all about
There's two. There's one way down in the mud. There's three. I hope the volume is loud enough. Whoops. Phone call. I have to take this call. Good morning, stereo surgeons.
The seawater rushed in to raise the 250
How may we help you?
one-ton waterproof packages of Bibles. They would all been roped together and wrapped in waterproof packaging.
We're
and
fine with who we have, sir.
we would shove them out
Have a good
into
day.
the water like rafts, floating rafts. I'm guessing up at the course.
Okay, sorry about that. Some cold caller, but that's live and in person at Stereo Surgeons. Now we're back to your test.
254 slices of bread in a book.
It's great. Hey, it's a shame
What's that, number 4? 5. 6. 7. 8. Way down in the mud, that one.
Steve Kerr looks like he brushes his teeth in the work craft.
9.
No. He's not.
10. 11. 12. 13.
Tonight on a new Code Black, a fatal
14.
accident with multiple victims turns the ER.
15. 16. I'm going to slide the camera over a little bit. 17. 18. 19. 20. Way down, 21. Okay, so we've picked up 21 stations in our very noisy shop environment with our computer networks, our test equipment running, and using a less than ideal antenna. In the home, I'd expect one doesn't have as many noise generating devices and may possibly be using a better antenna. And again, of course, it depends on your physical location if you're in proximity to a lot of stations. So I'm going to wrap this video up, send it up to YouTube, send you the link so you can look at this. Okay.
How much did the U.S. spend